Hello everyone and welcome. Chris here with Money EDU, and in this episode we're going to be going over 15 things broke people keep wasting their money on, and it's keeping them broke. Make sure you follow along each and every single point that I cover. Some of these you might have heard before, some of them you definitely haven't heard before, so make sure you stick around, take notes, and learn from this, reflect on this on your own life, and hopefully this can save you some money every single year. Starting with number one, we have fast food and takeout. Yes, it's convenient, but this costs way more than just buying groceries and cooking at home. Going out to eat, let's say 5 times a week, it can be around $15 each time. That's $75 a week times 52. That's almost $4,000 a year wasted on junk food, basically. Going into number two, we have coffee shops. I know people that spend, it's not even $5 a day on coffee. If you get a large at Starbucks, that's a $7 coffee every single day. That is at least $2,000 a year on coffee, and I myself drink 3 cups a day minimum, so I'm spending probably $9,000 a year drinking coffee if I was going to coffee shops every single day. So make your own coffee. I would invest in a more expensive coffee machine, and you can have better coffees at home, and this can save you tons of money. Instead of going out every single day and buying coffee, you can actually save that money, and you don't have to spend thousands of dollars a year wasted on trash, overpriced coffee. So that's a good one. Coffee shops, stay away from them. Let's go to number 3. We've got lottery tickets and gambling. Yes, the odds are stacked against you so greatly. Most people lose so much more than they win every single time chasing that impossible dream. If you're buying scratch-off tickets to gas station, you're getting monumentally destroyed every single time. There's videos of people buying tons of lottery tickets, and every single time they lose more than they make. If you watch these videos, that's a good one to know. Lottery tickets are complete scams. You're never gonna make more than what you're spending. Maybe in the rare occasion you do, but it's so stacked against you. Get away from lottery tickets. Get away from gambling in general. Definitely don't make a hobby out of it. Don't make it a habit. Let's go to number 4. That's gonna be subscription services, streaming platforms, gaming memberships. It's gonna add up a ton, especially nowadays. Every streaming service offers their own TV shows or whatever. Cancel all of your Netflix, all of your Hulu, your HBOs, cancel it all. Unless you sit there and do the math. Like for instance, Amazon Prime, you can save more money than what you would spend on shipping. Put that into consideration. Number 4, very important. Number 5 is owning pets. This is a big one. A lot of people own pets they can't afford. I think any pet is expensive just because of the cost of food and vet bills and routine care. If you're a busy person and you get a pet on top of that, it's a terrible idea. Your pet's not gonna get the attention it needs, and they need attention very frequently, so that can take away from your important day-to-day tasks like going to work or trying to work on that side business when you get home. A good pet for a busy person probably be a goldfish, so definitely think twice before you get into owning a pet that you simply can't afford. Moving on to number 6, smoking and vaping. These are not only terrible for you, but it's going to cost you thousands of dollars per year. It's super expensive to continue this habit. So I would look into this one if you are smoking and vaping. I know a lot of people that are, especially younger people, that have this habit, and it's destroying not only their wallets, but their health, which are basically 2 of the most important things you carry with you in your life is your wealth and your health. We have number 7. This is alcohol, clubbing, going out every weekend. I know people that spend so much money on these terrible, terrible habits. Alcoholic beverages are incredibly expensive, not to mention clubbing has cover charges, and then you probably won't be driving home if you're drinking, so Uber is going to drain your wallet very quickly, especially if you do this on a weekly basis. If your friends are going out every week, you probably don't have the right friends that are going to push you in the direction of where you want to go in life. If your goal is to make a ton of money and have a really good life, it's not going to be by going out clubbing and drinking alcohol every week. It might be time for new friends. So hopefully you guys don't fall into this trap. If you are, get out of it. Go find something else to do. My personal favorite hobby is literally just starting new businesses. Start making money online. I have a ton of videos going over how to make money online. That should get you guys some good ideas to get started and hopefully get rid of this terrible habit right here. Number 8 is new cars and car payments. buying cars to impress people that don't know you, that don't really care about you. Buying a used car is a very smart move every single time. You shouldn't be financing unless you really have to. And then even at that point, I would say pay it off as quick as possible so you don't have to accumulate interest. If I've talked to people before and they're like, oh yeah, I'm financing my car because it's building my credit. There are 10 times faster credit building methods other than financing a car. So if you think you're financing a car to build credit, you have been lied to. It says here in 2025, the average monthly car payment in the US is around $737. I think it's even higher than this. Now, plus insurance, you're going to be at $1,000 a month or $800 a month just on your vehicle. It's a terrible, terrible financial decision to get into. I would say just buy a used car for now until you can build up income streams to justify a more expensive vehicle. If you're not making $10K a month, you shouldn't be spending $700 on a car payment. This is just slowing you down. If you were pocketing and investing this money every single month as opposed to spending it on a vehicle that no one cares about. So stay away from this trap right here. Moving on, we have number 9. It's latest techs and gadgets. Buying the new iPhone or the new gaming console when their current one still works perfectly fine. This is a funny one because I've seen so many people like, ooh, the new iPhone 23 is coming out. It literally looks and acts the same as the old iPhone. I had the iPhone 8 while the iPhone 15 was coming out, and I was perfectly fine with my iPhone 8. Everything that the iPhone 15 did, my iPhone 8 did. But other than that, you can save thousands of dollars by not switching to that new iPhone or that latest gadget that comes out. Give it some time. Over time, the new technology becomes so much cheaper. Like if a new GPU gets released this year, and a new one gets released next year, well, this year's GPU just went down $250. So you just saved a ton of money just by waiting 1 year for something that you didn't need right away. So if you're a little bit patient, number 9 can definitely save you tons of money in the long run. All right, moving on to number 10. We've got high interest debt. That's credit cards, that's loans, that kind of ties back to that auto loan. It's going to make everything cost more in the long run, and some people fall into a trap where they can never get out of this. So stay away from this. There's a right way to use credit cards, and it's not by putting thousands of dollars on it and not paying it off. Very quickly, month after month, the debt accumulates, and it quickly accumulates faster than you can stop it. Stay away from number 10. This will save you tons of financial stress in the long run. Learn how to use a credit card properly. The interest payments on credit cards is nothing to play around with. Credit cards can destroy lives. It can also build tons of credit. So credit cards are really good. It's just depends on how you use them. Moving on, we have number 11. This is impulse buying. This is buying stupid things you don't need, going on little shopping sprees, going to Amazon, going to Temu, going to wherever you go to shop for whatever it is you don't need. This is going to save you tons of money depending on how bad of a habit this is for you. I would definitely do some self-reflection and see how much stuff you bought recently that you just didn't need, how many things you bought that you used maybe once and put it down and never used it again. Only buy things that you truly need and really think about something before you spend your money on it. Impulse buying is definitely a terrible habit for tons of broke people, so delete your Amazon, whatever it takes. Just stop it. You don't need it. Now, number 12, this is a fun one. Buying new video games that come out and wasting your time playing them. I put go play the real life GTA we have and go get rich, travel the world, and do cool shit. It's a much better experience, and this is so true. Right now we have GTA 8 in real life, and you can completely build your own character. You can get rich, you can travel the world, you can go anywhere you want and do anything you want if you play this game properly. So start playing the game of real life. Stop playing video games. It's a complete waste of time. It can be a fun hobby here and there, but if you're consistently gaming, if you're consistently buying new games or buying like in-game currencies, stuff like that, it's absolutely wasting your time and money. Two very important things that you should cherish. So number 12, stay away from that habit. Hopefully you guys have learned something so far. Let's keep going here. Number 13 is buying a solution instead of learning how to fix something. Broke people often pay others to do simple tasks. This is something like home repairs or car repairs. You can literally learn anything from YouTube for free and maybe buy or rent a couple tools. This will save you tons of money in the long run. And you have YouTube at your disposal and Google completely for free. You can figure out how to pretty much do, the most basic tasks, even more advanced tasks you can figure out how to do, and you can save thousands of dollars if you just take the time to find the solution instead of buying the solution. So this is definitely a big one. Definitely consider number 13 and implementing it. Number 14, renting expensive apartments that you cannot afford. Renting a place beyond your budget just for aesthetics or just to impress people or just for the amenities. This can definitely lead to financial stress, and it's just an unnecessary expenditure, very self-explanatory. Hopefully you haven't fallen into this trap. Move when your lease is up. Try to find a cheaper place to live until you can reasonably afford something like an expensive apartment. Number 15, we have brand name and designer clothing. Many people buy expensive brands just for the logo. Oh my god, people are still doing that. It's kind of funny. If you're buying stuff for just the logo, even when cheaper alternatives literally offer the same quality, and I've actually seen better quality from cheaper shit. So stop buying stuff to impress people you don't even know. If you're buying pants that are $200 just because of a brand name designer material and logo, you are a fool if you're buying this stuff and you can't afford it. Stay out of that trap. It's in number 15. That's gonna wrap up this video. I hope you guys can save thousands and thousands of dollars by implementing these simple strategies. Stop doing these 15 terrible habits and start implementing some strategies to start making more money. There's so many different things you can do to save you thousands of dollars each year, and start implementing those 3 strategies that I go over in the very next video. You'll see that in the outro. Click on that and learn 3 ways you can start boosting your income in 2025. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you learned something. I hope you saved some money, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.